welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Addie Bell and I do videos on beauty and makeup and skincare. So if that's something you are interested in, please follow along, subscribe, like, comment. This year, or this December, I am doing Vlogmas. And so this is Vlogmas Day 11 for me. But today's video is 2021 makeup trends, and I got these trends from Cosmopolitan and Who What Wear, and so I thought I'd go through them. I'm gonna do some of them actually on my face, and then I'm gonna just kind of talk about some other ones as well, and we'll do some pictures of this trend that's been going around, maybe with some celebrities and stuff, so I can show you what this trend looks like, especially if I'm not doing it on my face. So the first thing that's been a really huge trend is fresh skin. So just looking natural looking skin, and what really helps that is to use something that's not as a thick cakey foundation, but more like a soft tinted moisturizer or something like that. So I did just pick up the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Blurring Skin Tint. I got it in the shade 7. So that's what we're gonna use for our fresh skin look. I'm really loving most of these makeup trends, so I'm excited to actually go through them. I love that the trends right now are more natural looking than when they were maybe 5 or 10 years ago, when it was more like Instagram makeup. So people wore a ton of shadow, a ton of cakey foundation. Everybody did like full coverage. Now it's more like, how natural can you get a look with it still looking like you have some makeup on. All right, so that is on with a brush, and then I go in with my beauty sponge and just blot this out. I just did my skincare. That's another thing that's been a big, huge trend in the past couple of years with the start of Instagram and TikTok is skincare, and I'm just loving how many more people are educated in skincare and talking about how skincare is so good for your face. So if you want your face to have that fresh face look, that's the trend right now, you really have to be doing skincare before you put your makeup on. So I've washed my face, I've exfoliated it, I've moisturized it so that I have a fresh, clean face to put on something like a skin tint that's gonna look really fresh still with the already fresh, natural skin. And so that's what this skin tint looks like on. So that's the first trend that I wanted to talk about, fresh skin. The second next trend that we'll talk about is fluffy brows. And like I said, I'm really liking the trends this year because they go kind of with my aesthetic, and I have massive eyebrows. These are all mine. That's why they look so crazy. And I love the fluffy brow trend because my eyebrows are naturally fluffy, so sometimes I feel like I don't even have to do anything with my eyebrows, but I do like to kind of brush them up and kind of get them to be a little bit more of that wild look, and as well as get them to kind of stay put for the whole day. So what I use for that, and I found is the best thing to keep my eyebrows to hold down well, is this Fenty Beauty. This is her eyebrow sculpt. And I really just like to use the wand on the end, and I just get that, it's essentially glue, but I get that product all through my eyebrow, and I pull it straight up, so you can see that I'm pulling all my brows up. Now, the trends right now would probably leave that. That's a little too, like, avant-garde for me. And so I do push it up because I feel like it gets a really good look, and then I kind of go through and pull down some of the edges that I feel like are up too high. I feel like the brush side really pushes it down so that it will stay. So you can just see, like, if you look at the difference between both of my eyebrows, you just can see that this one looks just a little bit more set, whereas this one is a little more messy. And so that's why I really like using this. When I was probably in middle school, my mom told me to never pluck my eyebrows too thin, because she had done that and her eyebrows are still really thin. And she was like, someday you're gonna love your eyebrows. And she was right. Now that I'm 30, I love my eyebrows. This side has even longer hair. You can even see it going up. So I'm clearly not going to leave it up there, but I feel like this is really helpful in just getting it all the product in. If there's anything that you feel like you need to go in and fill in, I really love using the Glossier Brow Flick. It's just a really light and really thin tip brow pen, and normally there's not really anything I need to fill in. Sometimes I'm brave, and if you can see, the edges of my brows don't quite go up to the same height as the rest. So sometimes I'll go in, it's just really hard, and just draw a couple that come up a little higher so that it looks more like this part's filled in a little bit better. That's how I do the fluffy brow trend. So after foundation, I go in with my eyes. There's several eye trends on here that I want to talk about. Obviously, I can only do one because I'm just doing one makeup look today. But I'm going to talk about the other ones and what I think about them, and maybe show you some pictures of ideas of other people who have done these looks. I'm just setting my eyes first. I don't know, I feel like in the past year my eyelids are really oily. So when I put any shadow on them, it tends to transfer easily. And I found if I do some type of eye primer, that really helps. So the eye primer that I'm using today is the e.l.f. Putty Primer. And it's like in the shade beige, I think, cream. So it does have a tint to it, but I feel like that kind of helps the colors or whatever I'm trying to do really show up in my makeup. So I'm going to try to do a couple of these trends at a time. The one trend that I'm going to try is this glossy eye trend, where you get your eyes to have kind of a gloss just like your lips. We're going to go in, we're going to do a simple look, and then we're going to get it to look a little glossy. I'm going to start on my lid with this Kiko Milano, this bronze color I've been using a lot. And I just put it on my lid. This is going to be a good start to the gloss, but this is not going to be the final. This isn't going to be the only thing I use to get a glossy look. So if you get this on the lid and you don't get it quite straight or whatever, it's okay. We're going to go in and blend some colors on top of it. I go in with that bronze color, and then I get a shade that's very similar to that. So one of these like more orangey shades here would work. And I'm just doing that in the corners and then blending out as much as I can. So we have a base down. We're going to do a glossy look, and you can't do a glossy look without Danessa Myricks gloss. I feel like Danessa Myricks has just really been super popular this year in all her color fix. So she has these little bottles of shades, and you can use them for your lips or your cheeks or your eyes, and they dry really nicely. You can get the matte, or you can get the cream, and this particular one is called Glaze, and because what it does is it just adds a glaze on top of the lid. So it's completely clear. It adds a different texture onto your eyes. You can see the difference between each eye and how this side has more of that glossy look and the other side's just a shimmer and kind of matte. You want to make sure you're done after this point, because you can't really go in and do anything on top of it, of this gloss. So once you have the gloss on, it's staying, and you're going to have to redo your look if you haven't. So love how that looks. Another trend that different eye trends that have also been popular that I'm not going to do today would be a multicolor eye. So if you follow Walker Ash, I'm not exactly sure what her name is, but her Instagram is Walker Ash, and she does some really cool multicolor looks. So I'll put some here so you can see some ideas of what those multicolor looks that have been popular. My phone's right here, so that's why I am looking down. Other eye makeup looks, like I said, were the eyeshadow as a liner. There's a lot of other ones. There's monochromatic makeup, so that use this color. All the colors are similar in the shade on your face, which is a really nice, fresh look. Another one would be colored mascara. That's coming back. I don't know. I remember being early high school and doing colored mascara, so that would have been like early 2000s, and so that's fun that that's back. I don't have any, so I can't use that either. So what I'm gonna do is just put some mascara on my lid. I kind of want the glossy eyes to be the look, and be done with that. But the big trend for lashes right now is just huge, and that is going to be one trend that I do not like. I think that lashes are a great addition to any look, but I don't want them to overtake the look. I already have pretty big, not big, but long lashes. They're pretty straight though, which is kind of annoying. Other than that, I think they do look really well just by adding a good mascara. I'm going to curl them too because I want them to be up a little bit. So let's get them curled. Mascara, I mentioned this in my Instagram. I got this free with some Sephora points, and I love it. It's just very, very voluminous, and that's what we want. We want huge lashes for 2021. So I love this mascara. I mean, you can see the difference between each eye. It coats it really well. It makes them very voluminous, and I just love it. So that is the glossy eye look / trend. So after I do eyes, I move on to blush. Blush is such a trend right now. I mean, you could just say blush is a trend for 2020. But I think that goes into kind of what we've been saying, like the no makeup, natural makeup look, the monochromatic makeup, like all of that is, you're trying to get a nice, like a fresh face, like you just walked out into the sun. And so blush does that for you. So the blush that I have been using is the Miss Piggy collection. I just got this from the Black Friday sale at Sephora, and this was recommended by Kat the Makeup Mum on Instagram, and if you don't follow her, you should, because she is really fun to follow and has really great recommendations. So this is the Miss Piggy collection. You can see it has some really beautiful shades. I think I'm gonna actually go for this shade here right now. I feel like that's a really warm, spicy shade that will be really fun to use. I feel like in 2020 blush is less on the apples of your cheek and more up here with your bronzer. So I'm going to try to keep mine up there too. This is a very bright color. I think brighter than I thought it was going to be. It's okay. We will blush it out. The next trend that I wanted to talk about was our lips. So there's several lip trends. The glossy lip, which you normally, if you do a glossy eye, you would do a glossy lip. And then another one would be more of a red orange lip, actually similar to the shirt I'm wearing. So I'm going to kind of combine those. I think that'll go well with the eye look that we did. And I'll go over any other trends that we missed and kind of recap everything that I talked about, because I feel like I've kind of been all over the place. For the perfect red orange lip, Fenty Beauty has it in the color Freckle Fiesta. This is the Mademoiselle lipsticks, and I'm not sure if you can still find the shade, but I hope you can, and if you can, I'll put it down below, because this is, like I said, it's the best spicy red lipstick. This is part of the red orange lip trend, and I really love this color, especially with my skin tone. Obviously I'm kind of even wearing that color right now. And then everything has been glossy this year. Everything has been about the gloss. And if you are on TikTok at all, you will know that this lifter gloss has been the really popular. So the lifter gloss is a Maybelline lip gloss. It's got hyaluronic acid in it, and it's just a really soft formula. I have it in the color Amber, which I feel like looks good over any color of lip. Okay, so this is the look. I have a bunch of 2021 trends on my face. Some that I love, actually all that I love that are on my face. The ones that are on my face are the fresh skin look. I have the glossy lids. I have the voluminous eyelashes. We have this red orange lip that's been really popular, a glossy lip that's been really popular. And I think, oh, and don't forget the main attraction here. The fluffy brows, that's the big one. Hope that was a fun trip down memory lane. Let me know which one of those trends you love, which one of those trends you hate, which ones you want to try or haven't tried yet. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. This is still Vlogmas, so look forward to more videos coming tomorrow, and as the days move forward. Christmas is next week, which is really excited, so I think we will make it through Vlogmas, and I hope that you'll just really enjoy this time of year. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this, please subscribe, watch all my other videos, let me know which ones you love, and follow me on Instagram at AddieBelleMakeup. Thanks for watching. Bye.